good part of the day. Within the framework of the project of the Ministry of Justice, the News of Legislation will continue to present you the most significant legal acts adopted during this week. Let's start with the presidential resolution on additional measures to improve the quality of medical services to the population and to further increase human resources in the health sector. In accordance with the resolution, state, district, city, and regional medical institutions in the next 2 years, at the request of the Ministry of Finance, will be allocated loans at a rate of 2% per annum in national currency and the equivalent of up to $100 million. At the same time, these funds are issued for a period of up to 3 years from the date of submission of applications. Accordingly, the funds are allocated in the form of budget loans for a period of not more than 3 years on justified applications of the Council of Ministers of the Republic of Karakol, Pakistan, Hakimiyats of regions, and the city of Tashkent with the condition of repayment at the established date. In each region and institution, the need for medical equipment will be determined and medical equipment will be purchased according to the corresponding list. According to the resolution, Hakimiyats can conclude direct contracts in order to improve the qualifications of specialists of medical institutions in the regions and leading foreign medical institutions, subject to a comprehensive examination in the center. The next resolution of the President is aimed to introducing market principles that ensure free competition in the production and sale of grain. In accordance with the resolution, wheat varieties recommended for sowing from 2022 will be placed by economic entities independently. In 2022 to 2024, clusters and farmers will freely sell on average more than 2.5 tons of wheat from each hectare sown with the grain of the grown crop through free exchange trading and the rest on the direct contracts. Annually, before August 1st, the expected indicative price for the next year's wheat harvest will be published in the media. It was also determined that the state administration bodies, Hakimiyats, and law enforcement agencies are prohibited from interference in the direction of the use of concessional loans, interference in the sale of wheat, the conclusion of contracts in internal transportation between the regions of the Republic, give written or oral instructions on the inclusion of livestock, poultry, fishing, and other areas in grain clusters. The President signed the law on the privatization of non-agricultural land plots. The law determines that land can be privatized, provided to legal entities for business and urban planning activities, provided to citizens for individual housing construction and home improvement, entrepreneurship and urban planning, provided to legal entities for business and urban planning activities, as well as the land on which the privatized state facilities are located. Land plots are privatized through the purchase of land belonging to the right of life tenure or the purchase of the land through an electronic online auction. Funds from privatization are directed to the state budget. Previously, they were directed to the Urbanization Development Fund. The application is submitted through Public Service Centers or single portal of public services. The application is considered and a positive or negative decision is made in the form of a notification. Free land plots are privatized through an electronic online auction. The state order for the title to land is issued by the State Asset Management Agency within 1 business day after the payment for the land. Withdrawal of a privatized land plot from the owner is allowed only in the following cases: foreclosure on a land plot according to executive documents, redemption of a land plot for state and public needs, confiscation of a land plot, land requisition. Now, nationalization, transfer of privatized land for a certain payment to the state is excluded from the law. By the decree of the government on November 16, amendments and additions were made to the regulation on the procedure for short-term lease of cars and motor vehicles. According to the amendments made, now legal entities can also rent cars for a short period. Previously, it was only allowed to individuals. It has been established that the lessor may refuse the lessee to rent a vehicle if the lessee finds alcohol, drug, or intoxication. The lessor can also electronically check violations of traffic rules by rented vehicles through the administrative practice system. These were all the documents that we wanted to acquaint you with today. You can familiarize yourself with the full text of the above acts on the lex.us website and find out all the news of the legislation on our Telegram channel Legal Information. Thank you for your attention.